So today I'm here at Hinchcliffe Family Preserve. It's just off the eastern side of Skaneateles Lake here in New York. And this is kind of the place that gave me the idea of, I believe, hike and fly. Because it's like a perfect place to hike and fly the drone. There's open space and woods, so it's a nice little spot. Here they have a nice little shot of the trail. And if you do hike this, I suggest going this way first. It's a little easier. And you can see it starts out with some ruins right away. And let's head out down the trail. Apple tree. And then it comes out into this open field, which is one of the places you could fly. Beautiful views right here. So when I get to the end of the field, I'll get back with you. So just as you enter the woods here, there's an old 1937 Chevy. Pickup truck. With a bed of weeds in the back. Pretty interesting. So there is a series of waterfalls as you go down along the creek here. This creek feeds right into Skaneateles Lake. Pretty dry right now. You see there's one up there as well. We got some pretty good pictures. I hiked up here last fall. Probably going to add them on. And I'll add the drone footage that I took last fall on to the end of the video as well. So this spot here is about as close as the trail comes to the lake. Beautiful spot. You can kind of see the lake through the woods. And if you stand here and listen real quietly, you can hear the boats on the lake. So you can see how steep if you go on the opposite way. I'm facing the opposite way. It's a little bit harder to go that way, I think. But I stopped because of these flowers. You can see on both sides of the trail. I don't know my flowers, but they're pretty anyways. They go all the way up. So they took the bridge out on me, and it looks like they're not going to replace it because of flooding. So I have to cross her carefully. This is a different creek. It's running a little bit faster, but not bad at all. Here's a good look down another stream. Really dried up right now. So, okay, one of the neater spots, if not the neatest spot on this trail. It's the old Wick Wire home. Here's the views down to the lake, which don't exist anymore, but I have to believe at one time they probably had that cleared out and you could see down to the lake. One of the old walls. And the neatest part, back up here a little bit, is the chimney still intact. Almost fully still intact. Looks like they might have rebuilt some of it right there. Pretty neat. Here's the other wall that's still there. So it was a fairly decent sized house. There's one wall, and then way back there was the other wall. See you in a bit. Well, it's starting to level out a little bit, thank goodness. It is pretty steep going that way too, but I still do think it's a little bit easier, I guess. But here's a nice little spot. Another little creek. I mean, up a little bit's where I flew the drone last time. I'll show you. Well, I'm standing on this really cool stone wall. It goes all the way up the hill. And yeah, I am still going uphill, unfortunately. Did level off a little bit, but show you that drone spot. Here is that drone spot. You see it opens right up. Trail continues across the field there. And a nice little bench to take a rest, which I'm going to do. I actually launched the drone right off that bench last time. Well, back into the woods here. This section is pretty cool. Lots of apples. can actually hear them falling out of the tree. Some red ones. And then back out into the field, which is another good drone spot. This one you got to get a little bit of elevation to see the lake, but the mountains on the other side are beautiful. Okay, getting near the end here, and there's one last bridge that is standing. This one sits up pretty high, so probably the flood didn't get to it. The nicest of the bridges. And we are back. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the hike, and please do enjoy the drone footage. And I'll see you on the next spot, next adventure. Thanks.